Having an electric screwdriver is great, but when that screwdriver takes AA batteries, that's another story. So I'm going to replace it with lithium, because lithium, at least I can use it for the next 10 years and I can recharge the battery. And to achieve this, I'm going to use an old power bank, because a power bank has all the electronics I need to make this project a success. Now, the great thing about a power bank, it uses the same battery that I have, an 18650 battery. The power bank was surprisingly easy to open up. As you can see, it has this pink 18650 battery. I'm going to replace it with blue. Wow, what a coincidence. We have pink and blue. Now I just have to cut the wires off. Very simple. And then I can rejoin the new battery. Now we move into the screwdriver. Now the screwdriver is surprisingly easy to open. There's no screws. All I have to do is just remove this pin, and then boom, the screwdriver, I can open it, which is cool because it has no screws, just one pin. Now as you can see, this is the brushed motor. All I have to do is just solder some new wires onto those terminals right there, right? I solder new wires, and these wires will go to the power bank battery. The wires are now connected to the motor. I'm going to connect the wires to a battery to test it out, and boom, the motor is working. So this project is looking great. Now basically I'm just going to cover these terminals with electrical tape, because we don't want any short circuits. Short circuits are the worst and dangerous. It's better to prevent a problem before it even has the chance to be a problem in the first place. So I cover all the terminals with electrical tape, right? And then once it's covered up, then we can proceed. The thing I'm connecting is the gearbox, the thing that makes a tiny little motor strong, right? Very simple. All I have to do is just put the pin in, and boom, everything is held together. I connect the battery and the screwdriver is working. We're almost finished. Now we move on to the power bank motherboard. I'm going to solder some wires onto that board. But first I have to cut the power bank body just to give space for the wires, right? Very simple. The battery is finally connected to the power bank motherboard. Now all I have to do is connect the screwdriver to the battery, and then just do the final touches, assemble it, and it should be ready to go. This right here is the new screwdriver. Wait, you can see. Look at that. Boom. This is what it looks like. As you can see. Looking good, right? Look at this. The screwdriver is working perfectly fine. Not only that, but look at this. If I disconnect this, boom. It was powering this light. Plug it back in, hit the switch. Boom. So yeah, this is the new screwdriver. Pretty cool. Now I can recharge it anytime I want. I can power any light I want. And I can replace the battery just by unscrewing this screw. I can slide it out. If the battery ever dies, I can replace it, slide it back in, screw it, and it's ready to go. Pretty sweet. Disconnect it. Boom. Okay, now it's time to show you its true potential. Easy. And basically this thing is using the same power source as the power bank, and the power bank is powering the light. But as you can see, the light is not flickering. So yeah, it shows that it's not chewing a lot of power. And then let's screw them back in. Okay, it's struggling. Screw this one back in. Easy. Look at that gap. Sealed it. Screw this one. Nah. This one. Easy. This one. Easy. This one. Done. Done. Okay. That was good. Okay. Let's show you the power. I'm gonna hold it as tight as I can. Look at that. It is still as tight as I can. I'm using the same amount of strength to hold this thing with my fingers. See? I can hold this entire amount with my fingers. If I apply the same amount of power, I can't. Yep. It's beautiful. Boom. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking or subscribing. I hope to see you in another video. Yep, quite lovely. There we go. It came out nice. It feels good on the hands. Can't complain.